Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to find a good obby and an obby that is high quality but not very many people, so you don't have anything like toxicity, but it's also a slightly difficult obby but not too hard in your right skill range. So right away guys, I'm going to be telling you guys about this one. I am a sort of skilled obby player, so I do recommend this obby right here. Don't touch the red obby, read the description, and there's not very many people playing. As you can see, it only has 1,000 visits. I may or may not be leaving a link in the description to this video, but anyways guys, let's get straight into the video. The first thing you guys are going to want to look at in a good obby is if you don't have very many obbies that you return to often, the first idea you want to have is to just go into the search bar, search up obby, and search hidden games. So that's what I'm doing right here. But as you can see, it's basically just a bunch of like stolen thumbnails, like the mega easy obby. Like, it's just a bunch of different kinds of themes just put into a thumbnail. There's not really anything unique about these. It's just a bunch of different ideas and then make a bunch of blocks. So like things like these are not obbies that you're gonna want to look for, because number one, they have a lot of players, so they could have toxicity and stuff like that. Number two, they're not creative. They're probably just thrown together. They're probably all in it for the money. So if you do type in obby, you're gonna want to scroll down a little bit until you see things like, I'm not seeing any right now. Let's see. Until you come down and see things like this. Kind of like this, so you have like a little bit of players and a good dislike to like a ratio. Things like this are probably a pretty good game, as well as this right here. The car wash obby, this is pretty good. These kind of obbies down here are pretty good. This might be a little bit too many players. This is kind of a unique idea to do like the coronavirus obby. These are the kind of obbies you are going to want to look for. If you're looking for something that is not have the name of obby, or you're looking for something that has a lot of people and is you're taking the risk of having a lot of toxicity, but it's also very fun and available to all skill ranges, the game that most of you probably know, Tower of Heck. You're going to want to search that up in games, and you're going to want to start out with this game. This game is the main Tower of Heck game, and it is very, very good in my opinion. I enjoyed a lot and I played a lot, so I would recommend this game right here to you guys. The like to dislike ratio is not good. It is most of the dislikes are probably from people who rage because they cannot beat the game. This is probably the same thing. The Tower of Heck is the same producers from the original Tower of Heck game, but it is all of these stages combined in one, which is I think over 150 stages or something. Yeah, 169 sections. So you have to compete with no checkpoints, nothing, and it gets harder. It gets harder and harder as you go up the tower. It is very difficult. So this is the kind of quality that you are going to want to look at in a video or in an obby. And this is the kind of things you're going to want in an obby that you are playing. Next thing we are going to be looking for, guys, is if you are filtering your searches. Like, let's say you want hard obby, and you search hard obby, and it comes up with a bunch of these obbies right here. First of all, I would recommend that you go back to the Tower of Heck if you are looking for a very, very, very hard obby. But if you're not, then I do recommend you check out the Impossible obby. The Troll obby, maybe, sometimes. Those are the only ones I'd recommend, because these devs are pretty much known for making obbies. That's the only kind of type of games that they make, so it's pretty good. This one will make you PO'd because, as you can see, 39% like to dislike ratio. This one is too. So those are the kind of things that you will be looking for in a game, like such as in Obby. The last thing you're going to want to look for, guys, is trusted developers. So guys, you're not just going to want to dive into a game like, let's just go Rainbow Obby, and let's search that up in the search bar here. You're not going to want to dive in because you can see there's a ton of Rainbow Obbies out there. You're not going to want to just dive into a random obby, spend all your Robux on some scam games, and then you just waste like 2,000 Robux on a bunch of scam games. Let's see, a game has actually game passes. Let's see here. This one doesn't. And let's see if this one does. A store. As you can see, instant respawn. Well, this isn't very much money, but it probably does not work, and you'll probably want to avoid that right there. So let's just go to Grainy Obby. There has to be some game passes at Grainy Obby, because there's a lot of Grainy Obbies. Okay, let's go to this one. 1.2k players. Let's go to the store here, and you can see there's a bunch of gear for this game. Most of these, if not all of them, are most likely scams. I'm not framing anyone, by the way, guys, by saying this kind of stuff, but I'm just saying that they are probably scams, and I'm not going to try them out because I do not want to waste the Robux that I do have right now. Most of these are probably scams, and they probably do not work. If they do, then I do definitely recommend that you do check some of these out, because they're not scam games, which are very, very hard to find, and they're very fun to mess around with and stuff. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys did enjoy, don't forget to smash like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see all of you epic gamers in the next one. And goodbye.